Yesterday, the Bitcoin price saw a little bit of a rejection from this very key level. The short setup that we gave yesterday in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, and right now we need to be paying attention because there are two major trade setups that I am looking for during the rest of the week. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications because we are bringing you the most up-to-date and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. This very key level of 27,573 is going to determine what is going to be happening with Bitcoin for the rest of the week. Here's what we are saying. And there are two very key levels that we need to be aware of right now to determine how we're going to trade this. The first one is this right here, $27,500. Boom. And so we came up to there. We got a rejection, red dot on the 4 hour. And so what's going to be happening next for Bitcoin? So the question right now is, what is more probable based on a higher term time frame context? Well, the truth is, guys, price, whether or not it will go up or go down, it really depends. We cannot know for certain which way price is going to go. What we can do is we can look at probabilities and then we can make plans to determine how are we going to be trading this price action regardless of what price does. That's why this man is so happy even though he's wearing adult diapers. He has a plan for whatever price is going to do. He's not going to get liquidated because he's wearing maximum absorbency. So when we look at the weekly time frame here, we can see two very important things. Number one, after the break of this inverted head and shoulders pattern with our final target at around $42,000, we are coming up to a massive support resistance flip at around $30,000, printing some pretty bearish signs on our oscillator. First of all, the weekly time frame is in fact printing a red top dot above that 60 line, meaning we're in overbought territory with the VWAP pointing down. Also, guys, we understand that historically speaking, even in the midst of a bull market, or even in the midst of before the halving, when we get these initial red dots on the weekly time frame, before the halving, they can lead to some serious downside. In addition, when we go down to the daily time frame, we are seeing that as the price continues to get higher and higher into the key zone of resistance that we have right here in our green box, the momentum waves on market Cipher B are getting lower over time, giving us the very bearish Janet Yellen crooked mouth pattern, also known as the Elizabeth Warren eyebrow pattern, where as the price is getting higher and higher, Elizabeth Warren's eyebrows and her creepy smile are getting lower and lower. That could give us some more downside. So in addition to that, we are also seeing that we have lost this very important white line, 26,477, now dipping below it, officially confirming that after hitting our resistance, we have put in our high, our low, our lower high, and now our lower low. So what does this mean? It means it's more probable than not that for the next week or so or more, we see a little bit more downside. And that needs to determine how we're going to be trading this moving forward. Now, first of all, it doesn't mean we're going to just dump straight down, right? There's always going to be retracements, which is going to allow us to get into short trades. For example, the short trade that we took in the Casper Crew VIP live stream yesterday, right from this high, well, that was simply just a retrace, right? Shorting this wick, coming to the key level right here that we were talking about in yesterday's video, right? Yesterday we were saying this was going to be a very key level. By the way, shout out to everybody in the Casper Crew, absolutely crushing it with these juicy trade setups like this short trade that we gave yesterday morning in advance. And yesterday was one of those special days, guys, where we were able to pretty much catch all these pivots, starting with the trade setup we gave in the New York Open live stream. This would be the setup here. TP1 so 27,353, TP2 so right around 27,450, and then I would hold some out to get up to this week. So we took that scalp live on the stream, and then we hit our TP1, and then we hit our TP2 right into the short setup that we gave. Boom, that activated this juicy short setup, and then we came down to this scalp long area that we gave in advance to hop into a juicy long trade that I'm currently in right now. By the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead, click the link to join the Discord. Also, if you want to learn how to trade this way, guys, so you can always have a plan where you're coming to a chart, check out the courses. We currently have a 25% discount on both of these courses. Check out in the pinned comment, link in the description as well. Also, guys, if you want to take advantage of the volatility of these markets, longing and shorting, my new favorite exchange is MEXC, the best deal on fees you will possibly get. If you click my link in the pinned comment or description, you'll get 0% limit order fees, huge discount on market order fees, plus up to a $9,000 deposit bonus. Of course, only sign up and trade if you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, you will lose all your money, your girlfriend will dump you, and you'll end up looking like this guy. Now that ByBit does not allow people to trade if you live in the United States, I'm trading on Bitget and MEXC, my two go-to exchanges. Well, here's what we need to be looking out for Bitcoin right now. Of course, we are in a local downtrend, which means we can expect more downside, but it doesn't mean we're going to go straight down. In fact, we could get a retracement to the upside. Now, if we are going to be getting a retracement to the upside, the main zone that we need to be aware of is going to be that $29,000 level. Why is that such a key level? Well, when we're looking at all the volume that traded for Bitcoin from basically the beginning of March to our current day, we can see that the value area is defined by that $29,000 level. And in addition, if we pull a Fibonacci golden pocket from the high we put in back on April 14th to the low that we put in on Friday, we can see the golden pocket is lining up perfectly with that value area high. And so what it means is this: as soon as we officially break market structure, which we have done this week, we always need to be pulling out our Fibonacci tool and saying, because we've officially broken into bearish market structure, if we come up to the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, this is the area that we should always be looking for that short trade. Right now, we kind of have a little bit of confirmation that we may have put in a more macro high, and this could give us a really nice 4-to-1 risk-reward trade setup right here. Now, to the downside, the very key level is going to be the 24.7 to 25.3 zone. Why is that? Well, it's very similar to why 29K is very important resistance. We can see that this massive range that we traded from June 2022 all the way until our present day is basically defined by that 24.7 to 25.3 thousand dollar level, a very key support resistance flip going all the way back to May 2022. In addition, if we pull Fibonacci from the low we put in back in November to the high, and we go ahead and we turn on our 382 Fibonacci level, we can see that the 382 Fibonacci level is coming in right exactly at this value area high, which just also so happens to be the retest of this massive inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if we get another drive to the downside, we need to be looking at that $24.7 thousand level for a proper retest of the breakout of the head and shoulders to then potentially get into a juicy long trade to then hit the target of our head and shoulders pattern. So right now, these are the two major areas that I am personally looking to trade on Bitcoin for the rest of the week. And guys, I'm a huge proponent of being as self-sufficient as possible. One of the reasons I got into Bitcoin, one of the reasons I got into trading is because I want to be able to provide as many things for myself as possible. And here's something that I do every single year to become more and more self-sufficient. All right, y'all, it's a beautiful day out here on the homestead, and today we're going to be planting one of my favorite things to grow, and that is beans. Excellent source of protein, excellent source of carbohydrates, very, very prolific crop. And I'm just going to plant them here in these rows that I've got. And first, I'm going to just put the seeds in the ground. Then I'm going to put a little water on them. And then, well, we just wait for the crop to grow. Just get a little hole in the dirt there and just drop the seed right in. It's a little bit easier to do with two hands. And then once you're done with that, you just kind of cover it up with the dirt. And then you wait. Now, I highly advise everyone plant some beans. It'll do you some good. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and may God bless all of you in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are very, very blessed with the juiciest gains, not only with the Bitcoin, but also with the beans. That being said, I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace! Yeesh. What is up with these teeth, man? Ugh. Ugh. Should've got some braces. Might be worse off than Elizabeth Warren up in here, if you know what I'm saying. How's my eyebrows looking? A little crooked?